All right, tonight, guys, I want to share with you a watch that I kind of stumbled across that I thought was super cool and super affordable. I only paid like 30. They range anywhere from $32 to $36 on Amazon. I didn't really look elsewhere. I just went ahead and ordered it from there. This is the Timex Ironman Transit. So there was a few things that I really wanted to check out. One, obviously, it is insanely easier to read than a G-Shock Square. You can tell its overall construction feels more toy-like. It's not as rugged and robust as a G-Shock Square, or any G-Shock for that matter. But I think for everyday use, I don't know how to put this. As we get older, some of us, our eyesight isn't so great, so a larger numbered watch like the Timex is going to be a better choice for a lot of us. Plus, it has the Indiglo, which I'll show you towards the tail end of the video. So it is super easy to read even in low light conditions. Now, I'm not going to go over all the features of this watch. Here's a list of them. Countdown timer, has an alarm and a stopwatch, all that stuff. Here's the model number. It's a TW 5M1890009J. I'll put all that in the description, in the name and everything. If you're interested in learning about all the functions, it's pretty standard stuff. You can just scroll through and there's different settings in each one. But I don't use any of that stuff. I may do some timing of things, but that's super easy to do. So the resin strap that's on this is actually pretty nice. And super comfortable. As you can see on my 7.25 inch wrist, it wears great. It is super light, so it feels like it's not even there. Overall size, I'll talk about that here in a second. One thing that I notice a lot of Timex do is they capture on the keeper here, has a little bit of a, if you look here, it has that notch in there that is cut out, and it ends up locking right into that, so it stays put and it works really well. So if you're going to keep it on the factory strap, there's a couple different colorways of this, and there's a couple different strap options. I went with the positive display. There is a negative display one that looks really good, and I may end up picking that up later on too. But the factory strap is really good. So the size, it's only 40.5 millimeter wide, 47.8 lug to lug, but it does have a nice turn down to the lug, and it's super light. So it's 12.4 thick, and then this is probably one of the coolest parts. This is really why I wanted to bring it in. It has a 20 mil lug, and it has spring bars. So guess what, guys? This is something the G-Shock cannot do unless you buy adapters. Strap changes on this are super easy, and we're going to do a little playing around with that right now real quick if I can get this thing swapped over without cutting the video. So that was a fail. You guys like to watch me fail too, right? Most people do. So now a bunch of spring bar changes on this and stuff. It is a plastic watch, so I'm sure you'd eventually wear these holes out maybe or something, but all depends on how you're gonna use this and wear this watch. But once you get these guys in there, once I get it in here, you'll see the needles fit really good in this thing, and that wears really good. So we'll start out with this. I think I only have the Havistons ones out right now because I'm a big fan of the single pass. So you can see here, this is the canvas one. You can see there, it totally changes the look, gives it a really good military look. And if you had that negative display one, it would look sick on this thing. I think it would look pretty tough. So I'll give you a wrist shot there. It totally changes the watch, and it wears awesome. I think it gives it a really cool, tough, rugged look, military look. So I think this is some pretty cool, fun watch. You know what I mean? Like if you already have some 20 mil straps that you want to play around with, definitely pick this up, or pick up some of these Havison single pass ones. I think you can get pretty funky with some color combos and really change the watch. I would easily prefer one of these straps over the factory strap. I mean, the factory strap is nice and it's fine and everything, but these are like game changers. I think it really kind of dresses it up a bit and just makes it more fun. I think I'll probably end up wearing it on this one. I think it's probably the coolest pairing, I think. I mean, you could even throw it on this Erica's original if you really wanted to get different with. But the Haveston ones, I'll put a link in the description for Haveston too. And these single pass ones are actually pretty affordable straps. So, tell you what, let's close out with a Indiglo Shot here. And we'll see, I got a little bit of light off to the side here because the camera doesn't like to focus on Indiglo because it pops up. So you can see it's crazy legible, versus like, not that that's not legible, that's easily legible too, but a press of the button and boom, you got your day, date, and your time and everything, and you can still do all your other functions and read it just fine. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I think it's a fun, really affordable watch and definitely easier to read versus maybe a G-Shock Square if those are getting too hard for you to read, with eyesight and everything like that. So guys, let me know what you think on this. I think it's a pretty cool, fun watch for just under $40. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.